Alright, hello. How's it going? Hello to anyone watching the VOD. Today is hopefully the day that we achieve immortality. It's not ever been done in this game before, as far as I'm aware. But basically, the idea is the enemies can only deal damage to you at... There's like a maximum rate they can deal damage to you, right? Because every hit is 25 damage, and then you become invulnerable for 1 second. Plus with popcorn, you get that goes down to about just over 21 damage per second they can do to you. And you factor that in together. If you want to be able to regenerate health faster than they can possibly damage you, then you need to get exactly 108. You need to get at least 108 levels of love. I've got 85 right now, so I'm pretty dang close. And hopefully, everything goes well. Today is the day that we get to level 180, 108 in love and become completely immortal. And yeah, if I manage to get there, I'll probably keep going a bit longer, see if I can get vacuum a bit higher. See if I can get some more of the orbs. Just gets a bunch of leveling up really fast. If you get to about vacuum 50, then I think your radius is more or less the whole screen. So yeah, that's kind of the next goal after achieving immortality. At that point, I can just begin leveling up insanely fast, get some insane static going or something. At that point, just messing around, doing whatever. By the way, Blood in the Clock Tower didn't end up happening last Saturday. Unfortunately, the server that we play on went down for like a few days because Apex Hosting, which is the host that we use, lost all of their data or something. Not really sure what happened there, but it's all back. We should be on again for Blood on the Clock Tower next Saturday. It's a bit annoying that happened, but you know, what do you do? Anyways, let's get started. Let's get right into it. So if you look down here, I've been doing this run for like 9 hours nearly. It's been an insanely long time that I've spent on this run. Because this is the demo, I'm assuming it's because it's the demo, you can't actually save. So I've had to keep the game open for this whole time. So I've just had this game, this run going for like a week or something, just like open on the background of my computer. Because of that, on Steam, I think my playtime is like 240 hours or something, which is hilarious. Because it's just been open in the background 24/7, because I don't want to lose my run. This isn't the same run as I was on last stream, by the way. That one I ended when I got to about 70 minutes, because I realized that it was better off to go for Sweater instead of Sweater to go for Vacuum. Sweater is very helpful to get one of these runs started, but it's not necessary. And I'm gonna turn down the sound effects a little bit. Feels a bit much. Yeah, alright. That should be a bit better. Yeah, Sweater absolutely makes it a lot... When you don't have Sweater, it's absolutely a lot harder to actually get started on a run, but if you don't have Sweater, then that sleeves up that spot for something else, which I've decided on Vacuum. I think that Vacuum is, if you're going for a super long run, it's probably the best thing to go for. It means I can be picking stuff up from really far away. But if I can get that up even higher, I can get some insane kind of reach going. Yeah, it took me a very long time to actually get this run going, because without Sweater, it's tough. I'm telling you, it's a lot tougher than you might think. Sweater is like shocking. It's surprising just how important it is to getting a run like this started. Considering like it's not really needed that much at the end here, it's surprising how important it is to get it started. But it makes sense. It makes sense, I guess. You know, it prevents you from dying earlier. Whereas love at low levels doesn't necessarily do all that much to keep you alive. At higher levels, it's super good. Sweater, on the other hand, at like lower levels, it immediately begins being really good. Then kind of slows down in how good it is at higher levels. It's just like not that helpful necessarily. All right, that's another level in love. Need 22 more levels of love, and then that's immortality. So a few things have changed about how I've played this since my last stream. So last stream I was talking a lot about how it's important late game to not be collecting these big lords, and I have changed my opinion on that somewhat, because without that, when you get to this kind of late in the game, you really just can't level up, because the amount of orbs you get from just killing them is so little. I barely ever actually kill one of these guys, because they each have 128,000 health now, which is just insanely high. So it takes forever for any of them to actually die. But I don't really care about killing them, because I'm collecting all the big orbs now. And the reason I'm doing that now is because I can afford to. Basically, I have enough love that I can just kind of survive quite a lot. I don't know. Oh well, I'm regenerating 17.2 health per second. I don't know exactly like what ratio of time I could be spending in the hordes or whatever. I wonder how long I could spend just like sitting in the middle of the hordes. I mean, theoretically it would be like, what? Get hit 3 times, then popcorn trigger, so that's 3.5 seconds, and 75 health has been 75 damage has been done to me, and I've regenerated what, like 51 health, right? Yeah, in that time. So I'm down 25. It's something like that. I'm down. Actually, no, I would have regenerated a bit more, so I would be down a bit less than 25 actually. So yeah, they really damage me real slow at this point. So to be killed, I'd need to stand in the horde for like, oh, I don't even know, like 20 seconds straight or something. Which, you know, I'm not that worried about accidentally doing that. Kind of at the point where it's tough for me to die. But I'm not at the point where it's impossible yet. That's the goal, that's the goal. Ooh. I killed a guy, another one came in from the side there. Okay, let's grab the orb. Yeah, you may notice that I'm playing it a lot less, or a lot more risky than last time. Like, I'm just constantly running here, whereas last time I was baiting a lot at the edges. It's of course because I'm higher level now. I've got more love, so I can afford to play it a lot less carefully. Even if I am like constantly getting hit, my health just goes back up so fast. It's honestly crazy having this much health regen. It feels so crazy. You just basically can't die. Okay, no love, unfortunately. Let's get some more vacuum going. If I can get vacuum up a bit higher, that might help with allowing me to get love faster. Allowing me to get up to invincibility a bit faster. The one thing that I would kind of change in this build is switch out Prism for Thump. Having upgrades that you can max out allows you to narrow down the pool of potential upgrades you could get in any selection, so that you're more likely to get the ones you want. And in terms of things that you can max out, I've got popcorn here, I've got that maxed. I've got energy drink, I've got that maxed as well. I've got knitting needles, which I also have maxed, and I have hairball, which I have not yet maxed. That maxes at level 12, I believe, I want to say. But yeah, once I get that to level 12, then I'll no longer be able to find more of that, so it won't be clogging up my upgrade pool anymore. And Prism is just like, it's not contributing all that much to the build. It's not contributing anything, let's be real. Getting Thump instead would also not contribute anything, but it wouldn't be taking up a slot in my upgrade pool at the very least. Whereas Prism is. Whenever that pops up, that's just a thing for me to go, no thank you, I don't really want that. Yeah, it's definitely, of all of the upgrades I can select at this point, it is by far the least useful one. Like, Love, obviously number 1 priority, Vacuum, number 2. Then after that, probably Hairball, just so I can try and max it out, get it out of the upgrade pool. And then maybe Static, I guess, 'cause it's not super helpful, but eh. I'll take it, I guess. And then Prism. The problem with once I've got Love to up to 108 is it won't take it out of the upgrade pool, because Love, even though you've got it up to that point where you're invincible, the game it's not a cooldown thing, so the game doesn't really realize that there's a hard limit where doing any more doesn't actually benefit you. But yeah, and I think the same goes for Vacuum. You get it to the point where your radius is the entire screen. The game still doesn't really realize that it's kind of, that upgrading it isn't any better at this point. Oh, just hit 9 hours. Good stuff, good stuff. Getting there. Yeah, it does take a little bit to get each level at this point still. I think I've gotten, what, like 2 levels this stream or something like that? Something like that. I think so. Oh, no Love again? Well, I mean, Vacuum's gotta be the call there. Vacuum's still a nice one to get. If I can get enough Vacuum up, then that would be pretty massive to making this a bit of a quicker endeavor. I'm already on the last leg. I've grinded this out up to level 86 already. It's not like it takes that long anymore. Oh my god. I just picked up that orb from all the way up there when I was like down here. That's crazy. Vacuum gets so powerful. Oh my god. Yeah, I bet that orb's in the same place. Let's see at what point I pick it up. When I'm down there, my Vacuum's big enough to reach there. That's hilarious. That's so big. I wonder what the exact like level of Vacuum you need to get like full screen coverage. I remember I was testing it out a little bit, and I think when you're in the middle, it's about 50. It's something in the ballpark of 50. But like from edge to edge, I don't know exactly how wide the entire screen is. I think it's something like 27 tiles or something like that. So you need, what, about level 100 to get the entire screen. Vacuum sucks? Nah, absolutely not. How's it going? How's it going? If you're going for these insane runs, Vacuum absolutely is massive late game. It just makes your life so much easier. I guess you could go for like Pebble instead of it, but it's not. It's just you gotta have something to make it a bit faster. Otherwise, you're just leveling up super slowly. It sucks from very far away. You know, you're not wrong. You got me there. You got me there. Ah, yes, it does indeed suck from very far away. That's That's what you want to do, at least if you get it to a high enough level. I think I'm already at the point where it's sucking from very far away. Also, I'm pretty sure it's got a square radius, which is a really interesting choice. I'm not sure exactly why it's a square radius. Are you kidding me? These are the 3 options you give me? These 3? Past 3 upgrades, no love. What is this? Guess we go for Hairball. Nearly got Hairball out of the pool, so not going to be getting any more, or many more, useless selections here, since once Hairball's maxed, then there's only 2 items I don't really care about. So there'll always be one of these 2 in any selection, so that'll be good. I wonder if you could, like... I wonder what, like, the minimum amount of items you can have in your pool is. Because I'm pretty sure there's only 3 weapons that have a max level. And in terms of the defensive utility upgrades, whatever you call them, there's popcorn, of course. There's that energy drink, of course, and there's recycling. And what else? Is there anything else? I can't think of if there's anything else. I don't think so. Oh wait, cheese. Of course. So yeah, you can get your pool to be just a singular weapon. That's actually hilarious. You can get it to the point where you can only, like, whenever you get an upgrade selection, it just shows you 3 of that one weapon. And like, what do I want to take? Prism, or prism? What do I want to take? Static, or static? Tough choice indeed. Yeah, would be a fun thing to go for at some point. After this run, I do want to experiment a bit more with Thump, because I've heard that the Thump is actually really good, but I haven't had a chance to test it, because I heard that a few days ago, and a few days ago I was still in this run, and I cannot get Thump in this run, so unfortunately can't test that stuff until this run ends. Yeah, it is a bit of an annoying thing about this game and Lucky Landlord, that you can only have 1 save at a time. I mean, I guess like in Lucky Landlord you can always just copy your save somewhere else, but yeah. In this game you can't even do that because you don't have a save. It's just not saved at all. I assume in the full game it will be. I pray in the full game it will be, because having the game open 24/7 is a bit annoying. Oh. Okay. No love again. What's going on? Okay. I almost want to just go Hairball. I almost just want to max out Hairball so I'm more likely to get love. Is that more valuable than back? I'm just gonna go. I'm 1 more level in that and it's maxed. And that means more love. I think it's probably worth doing. Realistically, love is the upgrade that I care about at this point. If I don't get that, then may as well just do whatever it takes to make it more likely that I get that, which in this case is Hairball. I only need 1 more level in that before it's maxed out. Also, I wonder how high I'm going to end up getting the timer in this run. I'm of course at over 9 hours now, but I don't know. Someone was saying, someone said, now get the timer to 999, and I said, yeah, oh yeah, of course I will. Semi-ironically, because it's maybe I will. Oh hey Answer, yeah. I just started a new run, yeah. Just wanted to do a bit of a quick short run, you know. Nothing crazy. It's only about 9 hours. Slightly over. Is this a fully legit run? It absolutely is, yep. I've been doing this run for about a week. This run has even made it onto the Blue Sky account of the official developer of the game. He has made a post about this run, which is pretty cool. Yeah, if I can get the love upgrade up to level 108, then I will officially be regenerating health faster than they can possibly, like, theoretically damage me. Can't tell if you're joking or not. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. It is a very me thing to joke about that, but, like, in this occasion, I am genuinely not joking. Like, I have been doing this run for about a week. I could check, actually, exactly how long it was. I mean, no, I started it, like, the day after the last stream. And the last stream was 7 days ago, so, yeah. It was last Tuesday. This is indeed a legit run, yep. I've I've put a lot of time into this. Of course, it's more than 9 hours that I've actually put into it, because it only counts time that you're moving. In before 7-7 wins no longer. In before 7-7-7 wins longer than 10 hours achievement. Yeah. I have just kept my game open this whole time because it unfortunately does not allow you to save. So I now have about 240 hours of playtime in this game, most of which is me being like asleep or out of the house or something. The cats are not waking up because when you get past about an hour, their AI kind of breaks. I'm not sure why. I've got zero clue why, but they just do. I don't know. The cat's AI is very bugged in general. A lot of people have run into the bug where they just begin running in a straight line across the middle of the screen, and that absolutely has happened. They have forgotten how to chase me by this point, and now ones that don't spawn in the middle row just can't wake up. Yeah, I broke the game. I don't understand exactly how the AI works, but it is kind of weird. It's kind of busted. Anyways, right here, what we see here is the game giving me the 3 most useless upgrades again. That's what, 5 upgrades in a row where I didn't get love? Thanks game. No, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Is this aggression meter overflow? Oh, you're sick again, hamster? Ah. It's only been like a couple of weeks, hasn't it? I guess it's been like a month. Has been a little bit, yeah, hasn't it? Well, that's a shame, that sucks. Well, at least I now have Hairball maxed. Since I just took Hairball, the game can no longer ever offer it to me again this run. No longer have to deal with that. I have fully leveled up Popcorn. Yeah, I had that fully leveled up by about 20 minutes into the run. Don't you worry about that. Popcorn is very much the first thing you max out. Should you take a miner or a goose? Goose is such a Hail Mary for me. Built level 8 is max. It starts off at 35 seconds cooldown and then goes down by 5 every time to a minimum of 5-second cooldown. Of course, that's not counting cooldown reduction, but so yeah, level 7. If you got it up to level 8, then that would just be a 0-second cooldown. Which, if you could do that, then that would also be immortality. But alas, no. Popcorn 7 is the maximum level. Bit of a shame, but what do you do? Alright, don't worry about it. Yeah, it takes... I've played a lot of this game. I know more about this demo than anyone probably should. Apart from maybe the guy who made the game. I mean, a couple of people, I think, like, the moderators of the Discord and whatever have access to the full game. I mean, the current full game. It's not of course, done, but, you know, the current patch of it. Been playing Border Hoarder, that's the world border map with items, right? Most of the time now, 320 plus items. Whew. How many total items are there? A sleeping cat running? Yeah, that's what I'm saying about the cat's AI. It's totally normal and makes perfect sense. I don't get it, but yes, generally. So what kind of happens at this point is they run in a straight line here, but then like sometimes a couple of them will branch off and run the other direction, and then run here and then go back and kind of join the crowd again and whatever. But like always the front of one of the rows is a sleeping cat. Sometimes the front of one of the rows is a sleeping cat. Not always. I don't really know exactly what happens. More than 1,000. Okay, wow, that's quite a few, eh? Is it possible to get every single one on that map? Because, like, a lot of them are biome dependent or whatever. If you manage to max out that border, is there enough biomes in that map to get all of the items? Because, like, something like an elytra, how are you going to get that with a border of 1,000 blocks or whatever? Even if there is a stronghold within there, I mean, presumably there would be multiple strongholds within that radius, but like the elytra, you have to go out more than 1,000 blocks to get, don't you? Just like on any seed. Oh my god, look at that! After like 5 upgrades of never giving it to me, love. Okay, and I was wrong, you can get Hairball up even higher. Maybe level 13 is the maximum. I know the maximum's somewhere around 12. But I don't know. You start on 1 block, if you can't get a tree next, you're screwed. Yeah, it's a set seed though, isn't it? So it's... Love is not real. Yeah, so true. Love is not real. Yeah, I mean, we take love, obviously. But I do want to get Hairball maxed out. I thought that 12 was the max. Guess not. I think it's got to be like 13 then, right? It's something in that ballpark at the very least. It's not much more than 12. I need 21 more levels in love. This entire stream I have gotten 2 levels in love because all the upgrades have just been giving me hairballs. Thanks game, good stuff. Seen certain end items such as emeralds or chorus fruit? How have you seen them? Aren't you in the overworld? You can't get those in the overworld, can you? No, there's no way to get emeralds, are there? I don't think so. Or have you been to the end? I imagine by now you'd have a stronghold within your radius, so actually that would make sense, I guess. In the lobby, there's a chest with missing items. Oh, interesting. So is that just like the items that are impossible to get in that world or something? Also shows items in area. Oh, that's really cool. Sounds like a fun map. Cool. Just items you haven't gotten yet. Oh, I see. I wonder, like, within 1,000 block border, is that 1,000... With every block you get, does it, like, increase the border size by a block total, or a block in each direction? So, like, if you've got, say, 10 blocks, is it radius 10 or diameter 10? Is I guess, the question. Because that really determines whether or not it's possible to get, like, elytra and chorus fruit. Because the outer end islands have a radius of what, like... I'm pretty sure it's 1,000 blocks. So if you get about 1,000 items, but that's diameter, then you're like halfway to the end islands. But if you get 1,000 items and it's radius, then you're like just there, and if there's one that's going that kind of sticks over the edge, then you can get it. So from one block with dirt, you can get to one item expands one in each direction. Okay, okay. So it's not like a half block in each direction, because I know in some, I'm pretty sure in the achievement map that I was talking to you about, it is a half block in each direction. So 1 block total. Alright, so airball here, yeah, because once again we got... Why does it keep giving me these 3? This is actually a scam. Is that maximum? No, is it not? Full block, luckily? Yeah, nice, alright. Just struggling to get cows. Oh, interesting. That's not one of the things you'd expect to be rare, but I guess if you don't spawn in a biome that's got them, then yeah, it would be tough. What is the max level of airball? Is it 14? Surely it's not 15. Like, I was thinking it's 12, so it can't be much more than that, can it? I guess we'll see. You spawn in a jungle stone shore. Really? That's interesting. That feels like such a random spawn. I wonder why they decided that. I mean, I guess jungle is something one of the more rare biomes that you're gonna need to get. What version is the map again? Lush cave nearby? Interesting. Or... 1.19, alright, so no trial chambers or Halo or whatever. Miss Spruce? Oh, have you not been able to find Spruce yet? Oh, that sucks. Oh, you gotta expand the border enough to get yourself a spruce forest. You gotta get to a tiger. I thought for a second that you were saying that since you said I missed spruce right after you said that it was in 1.19.4, I thought you were implying that spruce was added in 1.20 or something, and I'm like, I think spruce has been around a bit longer than that. I don't think you're quite right about how old spruce is. No, but yeah, not being near a spruce forest sucks. Unfortunately, not much you can do about that, I guess. You can't really just explore in a direction. You gotta wait for the border to expand. Well, I mean, you gotta expand it yourself, but, you know, you don't get to choose where to expand it. Yeah, it does sound like a tough map to do, but they're doing well, making it that far so far. Might try more nether exploring. Yeah, if you haven't done much nether exploring, then that's an easy way to get a bunch of items, I guess. I imagine you've at least gotten like netherrack or something. Do you have access to, like, do you have, like, diamond armor or whatever? I think you spent 7 hours on that? Oh, okay, so not that much so far. Alright. I was thinking it would be a bit longer than that, but yeah. That's not that bad. Got 2 wither skulls. From one time in the nether. Wow, you... Were you like farming wither skeletons on your one time in the nether? Well, anyways, you're gonna need to get quite a few more than that if you want to get yourself... Oh, I guess you don't need to actually, like, keep every item. You just need to obtain each item at some point. So if you kill... if you just get 3 wither skulls, and you've already got wither skulls at that point, so you don't need to hold on to them. You can just then make a wither and get the nether star, and then make a beacon, and that's all 3 of the items, right? Only killed 5 wither skeletons is crazy for 2. Do you have looting or something, or is that just... like... like, you just insane luck? I mean, even with looting, that's insane luck. But, like, without looting, it's insane luck. No looting is crazy. No looting is crazy. Alright, 19 more love needed. Get in there. Best viewers on streamboo.com. Let's go. Thank you, Galloping Homily, for your gospel. Unfortunately, you are gone. Mod check, indeed. Get plenty of those guys. I don't know, specifically Streamboo. I don't know what the site is, but get a lot of bots coming in for specifically that site. I don't know. Hottest mice at maze near you. Oh, that's hilarious. Hey guys, have you seen this hot mice at a maze near you? That's crazy. Mod check? More like Sam check. Yep, exactly. I am the mod around here. I'll ban all of you. I'll ban all of you. Mark my words. Getting so close to 100 now, the triple digits of love. I put a bug report in the Discord for the game about the timer not being properly aligned when you get up to 3-digit times, which was a really funny thing to put a bug report about, considering I don't think it's really intended to be getting 3-digit times. And I really, really just want to put another bug report in for saying the timer is even more misaligned when you get to 4-digit times. I think it would be really funny to put a bug report about that. Haven't done anything, just silly little hamster? Sure. Gave you a golden egg? That's crazy. I never get golden egg. It never gives me golden egg when I take it. It just, like, maybe once or twice in my time of playing the game has it ever given me golden egg. I never get it, I swear, I don't know why. They just hate me. The gooses just hate me. Skill issue? I know, right? I should get better at luck. I should just get better RNG. I'm sorry, I need to get better at the game, apparently. These cats just... what was that guy doing? He just, like, ran over there, turned around for a second, ran back. Like, I don't get it. They do the most weird things. Like, what is he doing? What is this guy up to? Oh, great. Thanks, game. Thanks for the no love again. Is that max? Is that still not max level? No way that's not max level. Really? What's the love threshold where you can just go through the middle again? If you don't have popcorn, then getting up to love 150 means you're completely invincible. You're regenerating 25 health a second, and they can hit you for 25 health once a second. But since I do have popcorn and energy drink maxed, that gives me a little bit of extra invincibility frames. So I only need to get up to level 108. So I just need 19 more levels of love. Of course, if you just want to be running through the middle safely, you don't need 108. 108 is what you need to be completely invincible. Like, if you're just sitting in these guys constantly, just taking hits, then you need 108. But if you're just running through the middle, then probably like 90, 95 would probably be enough. Maybe a bit more. 95, 100, I want to say. Because you're taking damage most of the time at that point. Oh, hello, TT. How's it going? Got some lovely hot fixes for me. Yeah, about hot fixes. I'm still playing on, not the release version, but the version after the release version. I'm still playing on version 49. Meanwhile, the game is up to version 60. Yeah. I haven't really been able to take any of those hot fixes yet. This is why we need saving in the game. I get that it's a demo and whatnot, but like, you gotta think about the people that are putting hundreds of hours into the demo. I haven't put hundreds of hours into it, but Steam says I have, because I've had it open 24/7, so I'm at about 240 hours according to Steam in this game now. Return to laptop time, nice. Alright, nearly at 9.5 hours, getting so close to 10. That's big stuff. I wonder what's gonna happen first, 10 hours or love 108? Oh, bag, you can go back to hoarding the border, nice. $10 hours first? Yeah, no, you're right. It's obviously going to be 10 hours first. But you know what? It's funny. It's fun to say, anyways. Yeah, it's still going to be like another hour or so probably before I get to immortality. Still got a little while to go. Okay, that's love, good stuff. I can't believe I'm not at the maximum. I can't believe that 14 still isn't the maximum level, though. I thought it was 12. My mice, look how they massacred my mice. Yeah, no, this... I'd say more like massacred the cats. Like, look at these guys. Their AI is very, very thoroughly broken at this point. The AI seems to degrade over time. These sleeping ones around the edges are just kind of chilling there. And the ones in the middle, half sleeping, running along. That's fixing the hot fixes? Yeah, but like, it's not fixing this hot fix. It's not fixing this hot fix. And you know, this hot fix is my life, so... good stuff, good stuff. Not being up to the current update is a bit annoying. There's some cool changes in there. For example, like static being nerfed, really something that needed to happen. Next is popcorn, because popcorn is crazy. I feel like love. Like, you need it for the infinite stuff, but it doesn't feel broken, because you need to get some really high levels for it to be anything, like, at all. Without any, without many levels in love, it's not all that strong of an upgrade, but when you get it to super high levels like this, it's immortality. Used to be 0.25 HP per second. So just slightly more. With that, I would have only needed, what? Math. 80 something. 85 or 86 levels? Didn't realize that a vacuum? Yes, in my last run, last stream, I did not have vacuum. That was... I think it was the identical build, except instead of vacuum, I had sweater. And sweater is really useful for getting one of these long runs started. Without it, it's so hard to actually get the run started. But once you're up to this kind of point, it's not useful. Like, once I was up to that half an hour point that I got to by the end of the stream, and after the stream I got that run to about a bit over an hour, and by that point I was already at the point where sweater was just not helping. Meanwhile, vacuum is going to continue to be helpful. Also, there's a pause icon now, which should make it more apparent to viewers that time moves when you're playing. That's a nice thing. That's a nice thing. What resolution am I playing at? I think it's 1440p. Should be, right? Yeah, 1440. Yeah, that's just the resolution of my monitor. This monitor is like the cheapest thing that I could find that had 1440p. Like, I wanted a 1440p monitor, but I really didn't want to spend good money on it, so it's just like the refresh rate is not great, and it sometimes tears a little bit, but that's fine because I get sweet 1440p. You might want to turn full screen UI scaling and see how you like that. Default to on for 1440p now. Oh, all right. Let's see. Full screen UI scaling. Where is that? I haven't really experienced any tearing in this game, but I experienced it a fair bit in Minecraft. I don't think this game has really the kind of movement that makes tearing a problem. I don't really mind about having VSync. 60 FPS is fine. 200%. Aha. Oh, I see. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like the blank space around the edge of the screen though. It might just be because I'm used to it and whatnot. But I like the edge space. I like it at this. I'm gonna keep it at this. It feels like it. On the one hand, it is kind of weird to have that grey space around the edge, but it feels like a nice size to me. I don't know really why I like it like that. Just it is. Not pixel perfect though. Oh, in full screen is the pixel aspect ratio a bit wrong? I spent like 12 hours with it this way? Yeah, a bit more than that, but yeah. Yeah, I guess it is just mostly being used to it. It's not pixel perfect in full screen UI scaling, it stretches? Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. What is the pixel size? What is the size of this background? I would love to know. What does it look like with 100% as well? That's tiny. That's so tiny. That's kind of hilarious. Oh, I'm taking damage. Okay, so I just need 17 more levels of love. Getting closer indeed. Although having said that, I've only gotten 6 levels so far this stream, and nearly at an hour now, so could take a little bit. Although now that I have gotten some bad luck, having said that. Got you can put slabs on top of each other and unwax them with one click. Ooh. Wait, with one click you can do both of that? Oh, interesting. Huh. That's weird. That feels like a bug. I've never realized that. That's cool. Can't wait to see my DPS stats. Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. I mean, it won't be super high. Like my weapon upgrades are all still pretty low level. So if we're looking at the total damage, that'll be crazy. But if we're looking at the DPS, I don't think it'll be anything insane. Or total damage rather? Yeah. Total damage will be crazy. But DPS, it's gonna be like, wow, got this 10-hour run. What's the DPS? Oh, it's like, you know, got like 1,000 DPS. Oh, okay, great. I do wonder what my DPS is like right now. I'm pretty sure the vast majority of my damage is coming from static. Because, like, I've got Hairball really high, which is hitting them a ton, but it's... One thing I don't like about having Hairball this high level is, like, these guys are flashing a lot. It's kind of my first time having Hairball this high level. And especially with Energy Drink as well, it's... They flash quite a bit. I'm pretty sure that there's a hotfix that fixes that, isn't there? Oh, yep. You've just said in chat. Yep, it is. Epilepsy playing the stream. True. If I upgrade Hairball again, then I think it might get down to 0.1 second cooldown, which is 0.05 with this. So at that point, it's probably just going to be constant red. I've been putting way too much time into this one run. I've just been like, as I do other stuff, I just got like kinda for the past week or whatever, just like I got one hand on my like just taking notes as I watch a lecture or something, other hand WASD running through the maze. You know, gotta stay on the grind. 5 minutes ago you had 358, now you're at 373. Ooh, big jump. What did you just get? Did you just get like a new type of wood or something like that? It just gave you a bunch of new items. Gotta be something like that, right? Or was it like a new dye or something? Cups and copper blocks. Oh, I see. I probably should have guessed the copper blocks thing based on what you were saying about the slabs there. Really does begin to take quite a long time for each level at this point. Like, whew, I'm like getting a lot of these even chained orbs. Just one, like I'll get one and the next one spawns within my radius. Like I just got pretty much 4 or 5 in a row there, and still it only brought me like a fraction of the way there. Anyways, doesn't matter, because I'm nearly up to the level I need anyways. Nearly there. Actually, I wonder, is level 14 max? I'm pretty sure I haven't seen it for the last few upgrades since I got it to 14. But I'm also pretty sure I didn't see the maximum level reached thing pop up either, so I don't know if it's max. I haven't been paying enough attention to to really know. I still can't believe that it wasn't 12. I was wrong. I'm not the expert. Ah, well. No level 12 means we get an epilepsy as compensation. Cooldowns can't go below 0.1 seconds? Yeah, of course, but it's at 0.3 seconds right now. So... is that like the cooldowns always max out at going to that high? So it's still upgradable? Alright. So is it like if they can get down further without going under 0.2 seconds, that will always be the there'll always be more upgrades for it, that kind of thing? Base cooldown hit 0.1, but energy drink brings it down? Yeah, I figured. Yeah, 0.05 is kind of crazy. But then again, it does, like, barely any damage, so... Although, like, if you're hitting 20 times a second with 20 damage, that's 400 DPS per enemy. So, I mean, that is kind of crazy. Although not against... Not as crazy when you consider how much health they have at this point. The game checks if the base cooldown would reach below 0.1 with the next upgrade and removes it from... Interesting, so it is just a, So it's not like hard-coded max levels, it's like actual automatic check. That's good to know. Alright. Some are hard-coded, but anything with a cooldown has that too. Interesting. Are there any hard-coded ones in the demo? Because I can't think of any that would be hard-coded in the demo. Or are those just ones from the full game? Oh, energy drink, of course. Yeah, no, that's a good point. I forgot about energy drink. Knitting Needles is a cooldown one, though. Oh, wait, yeah, no, but that doesn't max out at cooldown 0.1. Oh, yeah, that's right. It maxes out because of the... because there's a max speed for throwing them anyways. Oh, I imagine that's why, at least. I forgot that Knitting Needles doesn't reach that 0.1. Because it's just shooting constant needles. It feels like it has reached 0.1. Yeah, 32 needles wouldn't actually be faster? Yeah, exactly, yeah. I think, like, with energy drink, to be honest, it reached maximum speed a few levels ago, I'm pretty sure. Like, because I'm pretty sure I had maxed out energy drink before I even had that level 2. And it was already close to 100% at, like, level 1. It was close to constant needles. At least over 50% of the time, I'm pretty sure we're shooting needles out. Toy Cannon has hard-coded max level for reasons. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, also, I just realized, yeah, there's also cheese, of course. It's hard-coded max limit, but that's a bit different, I guess. Bit of a different case. Getting items a lot quicker at that point, nice. Is it just because you've kind of like figured out a bunch of new stuff that you can get, Hamster? Just added corn to the full game. There's a scoop for me. Why can the mouse have all these cool stuff but not the cats? Are they stupid? So true. Why don't the cats just pick up the blue orbs and level up themselves? It just randomly remember a bunch of stuff? Yeah, I guess that's how that kind of map works. Yeah, the cats are stupid. Absolutely. Cats are stupid. They haven't figured out how to... I mean, this is a classic example of Tom and Jerry in action. Catnip is a fun upgrade. Ooh, gotta be taking notes on this. Catnip, I presume is a utility / defensive upgrade. Just sounds like it from the name. Weapon. Oh, okay. There's a lot of weapons that I'm like really... Hang on, I'm gonna go look at the list that I have again. Like, there's a lot that really interest me. Like, got lilies and syrup and marbles, like, and duplicator. Duplicator, like, what the heck is that? There's also something called black hole, which sounds crazy. Tetraphobia. Oh my god. Okay. Getting all the leaks here. The art for black hole is very cool. Yeah. I feel like we haven't seen all that many of the utility upgrades yet. We've only seen like 10 or so, no, we've only seen 7 from the full game. Oh, actually, you just said corn, so make that 8. Did a great job in the effect art too for black hole. Interesting. Still, black hole in my mind has to be something that maxes at level 1. Like, it's a black hole, it just feels like something that's gonna max out at level 1. To reveal black hole for Screenshot Saturday? Ooh, I'm excited to see that. If we can get a reveal of that. Oh, I'm so excited to mess around with some of the full upgrades. Make a Dota 2 reference? I know nothing about Dota, so it'll be lost on me, but I'm sure it'll be cool anyways. Getting love up pretty fast here. Maybe I will get it before 10 hours. I've got 20 minutes to get just over 10 levels. You know, it's possible. It's possible. Probably not, but you know. We'll see. Just want to see how insanely crazy this run can get, really. I really just want to push the limits of the demo. Because it's just fun. It's just fun to run around in this game. I like it. Oh, the one big hotfix that I'm really sad about not having is the whole movement thing. Like I'm just running here and then I bam accidentally run into the cat. Keeps happening. Always happens to me so much. And there's a hotfix for that, and I really want it, but I can't get it. I want it. I want it so badly. Can't wait to have the latest version. Just update the game. Yeah. That's such a good idea. How did I not think of that? How did I not think of that? I'm surprised I've seen so few, like, videos of people playing the game on YouTube. Like, I've been keeping an eye out for any playthroughs or whatever of the game, and there's been a few, but not many. You lower your frame rate to 30, it might look better? Wait, what's looking better if I lower my frame rate to 30? Less flicker. Oh, I see. But then I've got 30 FPS. And I'm gonna be honest, the flicker's not much better. One day I'll be able to update the game. One day in the distant future. Gonna stop at 10 hours? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna be, at the moment my goal is just immortality, so 108 levels in love. Then after that, I'm gonna try and get about 50 levels of backing, which is enough to, when you're in the middle, you can reach all orbs everywhere. I did some testing using cheats, and yeah, the level's about 50 that you need. And then at that point you can just kind of like run up and down there, and just all of the orbs just constantly flying to you. There's an upgrade that is theoretically better at 10 hours. Oh, let's go. That's my upgrade. That's my upgrade. Yeah. Ah, I like that. That's like ideal upgrade for me. Is it the one that gets you to get extra health? Not 12 hours? What? That's confusing. Interesting. Okay, I assumed that you were saying it was just one of those scaling, those like insane scaling ones, that one of the ones that either gives you more health or gives you more upgrades. It's also better at 1 hour. That's so cryptic. What could that mean? Interesting. I can't even think of what that could possibly be. Name of a lucky landlord item. Ooh, okay. What are we thinking? Lucky carrot? Is it lucky carrot? Lucky carrot's the first thing that pops into my mind. I know we've got lucky. Wait, it's called lucky carrot in this game, right? Which you do sometimes for design space reasons, and so they don't have to be retranslated. Not lucky carrot. Interesting. Mobius stripper. I get the feeling it's not Mobius stripper. Me when Mobius stripper gets added to Lucky Landlord. So what upgrades have we seen that have the same name as something in Lucky Landlord? I'm looking through what we've seen so far, and I'm not seeing anything. Apart from Lucky Carrot, that's the only... Oh, Clover, I guess. But, like... that would give Peggy a reason to make it 18+, yeah, for real. Clover is the next thing I'm thinking of. We don't know the exact name of that, so maybe it's called 4-leaf clover. Wait, the logo is a 4-leaf clover, isn't it? So it probably is... is 4-leaf clover the thing we're talking about? Is it 4-leaf clover? If it's not 4-leaf clover, then I think it's got to be something that we haven't seen yet. 4-leaf clover is a fun one? Yeah, from what we've seen, it looks like a very fun one. I believe at least that gives you extra upgrades over time. That's the impression I get, at least, from what I've seen. Cause it's gotta be, because like you posted that screenshot of that run where you had like level 160 prism or something, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but it's the other upgrades, like, it had to be fully perfect. Like, which makes me wonder what, like, Duplicator does. Because that's the kind of effect that I would imagine Duplicator would have. But you didn't have Duplicator in that run, so... Just sitting there confused and vibing to Minecraft? Yeah, at this point we're delving into the stuff you gotta know Lucky Landlord for. Vacuum. But absolutely, Hamster. I'm just gonna tell you right now, play Lucky Landlord. It is one of my all-time favorite games. It is such an amazing game. I've been playing it for like however many years it's been since it came out. I love the game. See if you have time for it? Yeah, I do. It's great. Watching this stream on the background while jamming Lucky Landlord runs? Yeah. I mean, you're always playing Lucky Landlord, though, Duck. Do you take a break from your Lucky Landlord from time to time to, like, eat and sleep? Because it feels like you don't. Feels like you don't. Like, who needs to eat when I could finish this epic Zareth build, you know? Break time is Lucky Landlord time. Exactly. Just excited and upset because you finally got a working treasure map, but it's outside of the border? I mean, what? That's the classic. That's the classic. What were you expecting? The game to be nice to you or something? That's not how it works, Hamster. That's not how it works. Yeah, for me, my Lucky Landlord time is just whenever I'm on the bus. On my way to and from uni, I'm just grinding out Lucky Landlord, having a good time. Still no stupid carrot? That's hilarious. You haven't gotten a carrot yet. That's actually hilarious. For a second, since we were talking about Lucky Landlord, I thought you were talking about Lucky Carrot and Lucky Landlord. I'm like, wow, no Lucky Carrot. Unfortunate, but also not that surprising, considering it's a rare item. That's what happens. I mean, technically, if you're just saying carrot, then that refers to 2 items in Lucky Landlord. But one of them's very rare, so it's not twice the odds or something, it's just like slightly more odds. Carrot is such a busted item in Lucky Landlord. I really wonder what it does in this. Like, what would Carrot do in this? What would Lucky Carrot do? In Lucky Landlord, it means you get better rarity stuff, but there's no rarity in this. 1047 items you can possibly get? Interesting. Turns your mice into a Lopunny. Lucky is the keyword there. Yeah, but... what does it mean to be lucky in this game? Because there's not much RNG. Of course, Twitch turns 4 point something and just like, must be a link. Yes, I'm sure that's a link. Total area of 4 point something million. Yeah. Yeah, I mean when you get, I mean if it's 1,000 by 1,000, then it's got to be a million. A total area of 1 million, right? Oh wait, no, because it's 2,000 by 2,000 because that's the radius, of course. So it's 4 million, yeah. Lucky equals more OP upgrades? I mean, yeah, but the upgrades are meant to be equally powerful since there's no rarities or anything, so... It's I don't know. If there... realistically, if there's an item that's more powerful, then that doesn't mean you just make it so that Lucky Carrot gives it to you more. If an item is identified as super powerful, then it will be nerfed. So it doesn't really make sense to have it be that. I could see Lucky Carrot be something like adds crit chance or something, or adds like a chance to avoid a hit, like Popcorn. That would make sense. That would make sense. Honestly, crit chance sounds like what it probably is. That sounds right to me. I don't know. That seems like the most reasonable thing I can think of. I can't think of that many luck-based things that it could possibly be though, because there's just not that much luck in this game. Like, I mean, there's plenty of luck things, but not things where there's a specific thing that it could do that's universally like better for the player. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, when are we getting popcorn added to Luck Be a Landlord? That's the real question. We need to get the new popcorn item in Luck Be a Landlord. Getting Lucky Cat opens a game of Luck Be a Landlord in the sidebar. If you win, you get a free love. Absolutely, that's exactly what it does. Yeah, it is indeed me. Hello, Sen. How's it going? Doing some extreme Maze Mice gaming. Oh, so close to another level. One more love and then I'm 10 off. Nearly there, come on. Come on. Okay, didn't even give me love. Good stuff. About to go to a job interview. Ooh, that's exciting. Bit scary too, yeah. I'm doing pretty well, thanks. I'm getting close to being the first person to get immortality in Maze Mice. Alright, let's grab vacuum. I really wish I could max out my pool a bit more. I mean, just like, the one thing I regret about this run still is just taking Prism. It's starting with Luna, going for Prism. The one thing I've learnt is that Filbert is actually the best character. If you're going for these infinite runs, Filbert is the best character. Because Prism, Fire Trail, and Sweater, none of them are things you want in your loadout in the optimal, insanely long run. Because if I had maxed out Thump, and that means only 3 things in my item pool, I don't have to deal with any luck anymore. Although, that would require me actually maxing it out, which would take ages. So that's not exactly that. It's not exactly like that's a walk in the park or whatever, because Thump maxes out at like level 21 or something. Which is kind of crazy, but yeah. I guess since the cooldown only goes down by a tiny bit each level, that's what's gonna happen. Once I get to the point where I'm at max love and, well, not max love, but 108 love, immortality, and enough vacuum to reach the full screen, then I can just begin stacking tons of electricity up to the point where I can just, and I just want to get to the point where I'm just destroying everything instantly. Because I think since it is exponential, since static electricity does actually exponentially grow, you I can eventually catch back up to the insane health that they've gotten. This game still looks interesting and confusing. Dude, this run's time? Yeah. I've been going at this run for a little bit. This run's been going for about a week. Yeah, this game is a lot of fun. Have you given it a try yet, son? If not, you absolutely have to. Yeah, I've been going for a while. No, I haven't had time? Yeah, fair. Would absolutely recommend, though. I want to see more people getting past the 10-minute point, like getting meaningfully past it. So far, only me and one other person, I think it was Monster Slayer on Discord, have gotten past it. At least in the Discord. Probably one or two other people have gotten past it, like, that just aren't in the Discord, so haven't really shared it, but yeah. Alright, 10 more love, and I'm invincible. Don't get addicted to another game? That's fair enough. To be fair, this is only the demo, so, you know. Don't have to worry too much about that. No clue who Monster Slayer is? It's just someone in the TrampolineTales Discord. Yeah, in the Maze Mice Discord. Yeah, it's the same Discord as Lucky Landlord. Yeah, they managed to get a super long run with a very different build to me. My build is all about survival and defense. They managed to just get an insane amount of prism so that they can pretty much kill everything before it gets onto the screen, is basically the goal of their build. But the problem with that is, since enemies' health scales, it's not necessarily infinitely scalable. So it's possible that they end up, like, being outscaled by the health. And I don't know. Realistically, they probably would be able to go infinitely because they're killing stuff fast enough that they can get upgrades fast enough that it's not really that they probably can outscale the health. But, you know, it's not immortality. It's not immortality. They ended up just voluntarily ending their run after about 3.5 hours or something like that, because they just didn't want their game running constantly in the background, which I do respect. It is a bit annoying. If overkill isn't in your dictionary, I see it possible. Yeah. You can get back to this stream next year and see you're running on this patch. Yeah, exactly. A year from now, the full game's released, everything's going on. Everyone's like using the new Clover item and whatnot, and using all the new items, and like they've gotten some insane builds. Meanwhile, I'm just at like 10,000 minutes on this run. Yeah. Still on version 49. I ain't never updating. Never again. I updated once, because 48 was the release patch. Never again. Honestly, I could go for the longest run ever and keep it. I have it. Sen, I have it. You're looking at the longest run ever, right now. Unless someone outside the Discord has much dedication, but I feel like most of the people that have that much dedication are in the Discord. Always have the first world record if the first to do it. Yeah, but the problem is I need to be actively playing. It's not, it doesn't keep ticking up if I'm not actively playing. Since it's a time moves if you move kind of game, while I'm just sitting here, the timer is not going up. Which also means that this being 10 hours, I've actually been playing for more than 10 hours, but that only counts the time when I was moving. Like, right now it's not counting. And there's probably at least about an hour in there of me pausing and stuff, especially early game. Got to do a lot of, like, juking to survive, because you don't have insane health regen. Telling me that timer should be doubled? Not double, but... If you're talking, like, raw time I've had the game open, 240 hours, that's what I meant. But if you're talking, if you're talking time that I've actually been moving, then it's that 10 hours. If you're talking time that I've actually been doing this run, probably like 11 hours or so. Yeah, 240 hours. My Steam playtime in this game is 240 hours. Don't you love it when your piccolinis have a very nice cheese string pull? I'm gonna pretend I know what a piccolini is. Yep, I love it when my piccolinis have a really nice cheese string pull. I love it when that happens to me on a daily basis, every day. Absolutely. You do love that sound, trust me? Alright, yeah, absolutely, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, I do. Piccolinis are like mini pizza. Mini pizza. Interesting. I'm surprised I've never heard of that then. I guess just not really a thing in Australia. Oh, I'm getting so close to the 100 mark, getting so close to immortality. Size of your pompies, oh, that is small. Years 2100, humanity has perished and alien life form has colonized Earth. Maize patch 49 has been adopted as the universal standard of time because the run never ends. True. You should definitely give you mod, for real. Know your modding experience? Yeah, for real. I don't think I'm at the point where I really need mods. I'm getting... Like, this is one of my highest viewership streams, and I'm at 5 viewers. Yeah, not exactly getting super high numbers regularly, but you know. Yeah, don't really need mods right now. If I did, I probably would, though. We are stuck in patch 49 until the full game releases. Exactly. Okay, but how will you control unsolicited links from mice near you? Yeah, that really is the question. That really is the question that one must consider when it comes to that time in their lives. Every person at some point in their life will have to sit down and think, you know, how am I going to control unsolicited links from mice near you? Patch 50. Exactly. Ban them, just like how we'll ban you. Alright, getting close to 10 hours. Only 2 more minutes to go. 2 more minutes to go. God damn, you hate hitting your elbow? I love hitting my elbow. What do you mean? It's so fun to be writhing in agony. That's like my favorite thing. And stop hitting it, for real. What did it even do wrong? Exactly. You know, Sen's got some wise advice for you, hamster. Everything. That evil elbow. Ooh. Nearly level 100. Nearly level 100 love. How long can I just kind of sit in here at this point? I'm just chilling. I can just chill in there for quite a while. That's hilarious. Playing with fire? You really think I'm playing with fire? I didn't even get down less than 40 health. I sat in there for so long and I didn't get less than 40. I don't think I was in any risk of dying there. I'm only 8 levels below immortality, or 9 levels, sorry. So, you know, I am pretty much invincible at this point. Oh, it's always so juicy when you get one of those big orbs and then immediately like 3 more get gravitated towards you. Oh, so good. This is why vacuum is the best. This is why vacuum is the best. This is why I switched out from using sweater to using vacuum. So nice. This is gameplay. Left up, left up, left up. Yep, exactly. Sometimes I've got to go down. Sometimes I've got to go down. I don't really have to ever go right, though. My D key has not been used very much for this. Oh, that's 10 hours, I just realized. I like the strong sucking power. Of course, that's my favorite. I love strong sucking power. You know, that's what you gotta have. If you don't have strong sucking power, are you really playing the game? But what if sweater 2 instead of one of the left things? I mean, like... I mean, what could we be replacing with that? Let's see. So if you're replacing popcorn, then that's... then that means no... Then that means energy drink is basically doing nothing. So if you're going to be removing one of the things from the right-hand side, it has to be energy drink. Because love is what you need for immortality. Popcorn, I mean, if you remove popcorn, then you may as well remove energy drink as well. But you can also just remove energy drink by itself, which makes popcorn not as good, but... Oh, left things. No, so, these are the weapons. Sweater is not a weapon. Has to replace one of the things on the right side. I would, if I could, I would absolutely get all 3 of these out of here. Get myself sweater, get myself recycling, and a cheese or something, I guess. I mean, that's basically like every utility, isn't it? Close to it, at least. What else is there? There's shiny pebble. Shiny pebble would actually probably be better than what I just said. Yeah. Lefts and right Sams. Wouldn't be driving with you if I was also driving. Well, good news for you, I don't have a driver's license, so you won't have to drive near me. Also, good news for you, I don't live on the same half of the world as you. So, yeah, that also makes it a bit easier. It doesn't surprise you I don't have a license. Didn't realize there were 2 different things? Yeah, fair. Yeah, the stuff on the left is specifically weapon damage-based items. They don't... It's specifically offensive, I should say. Offensive upgrades. Whereas stuff on the right is utility stuff. Loves to not give me love. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Is Hairball max? Because I haven't seen Hairball in ages. But, like, it's not at a 0.1 cooldown, so... I don't know. It feels like it's max, but based on what TT said earlier, it can't be, really. Should probably get going to that yippee job interview. Yeah, go for it. Working at Aldi, my dream come true. That's all I've ever wanted in life, is to work at Aldi. See ya. Good luck with the interview anyways. And hopefully, time you come back, you'll be a certified Aldi employee. Good stuff. Confusion about tiny sweater going to the left just gave you an upgrade idea. Hamster. You've officially contributed to the game. Congratulations. Alright, CSN. Actually, I have some things from LD when talking to their stall at the last job convention. Nice. Want full credit for that? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you gotta put hamster in the credits of the game for sure. Yeah, yeah. Hamster fan underscore. Yeah. No, you just gotta. When we get modding for the game, you just gotta make a mod that just adds your name to the credits. That's the ideal mod. Surely. The only mod you need to make in life. Exactly, exactly. What else could one need? What else could you need? The real question. Ooh. Sen has just DM'd me. I still heard the stream when I got up. They should rename the game to Hamster Maze now. That should suffice for credit. What's your opinion about that, Hamster? What's your opinion about that? But renaming the game to Hamster Maze. I think that's fair credit. I think Sen's right, and that's probably fair credit. Hamster Maze, the sequel to Master Maze. No. Just rename this game. Just rename this game. I think that's a great idea. Also, I love sequel. Like, the in-depth story really needs a continuation. The cats have been destroyed by the Mice Nation. Now in the sequel, in Hamster Maze, now you're a hamster being chased down by a bunch of mice. Need a wheel-shaped maze for hamster. Mice Maze is its own game since hamsters and mice are two different things. True. We add our own lore. Exactly. The war between the cats, the mice, and the hamsters. Really a tale for the ages. There's the mice civilization and the hamster civilization. Level 100? Here we go. 8 more levels and we get immortality. Alright, see you around, Duck. Patch 50? Yeah. No. I'm gonna be on 49 for a little bit, I think. In for the long haul. I'm in for the long haul. Cats took over my civilization, the last mice runs to hamster civilization in hopes of safety. Long ago, the three nations lived in harmony, but that all changed when the cat nation attacked. Mice Maze, the last mice. Or the last mouse, I guess. Absolutely brand new show they should make. Cats are the true enemies of mice and hamsters, exactly. Yeah, we're really getting the lore all fleshed out, you know. This is all gonna become canon now. This is all the canon. Mice Maze and Hamster Havoc. True. Hamster Havoc. Hammock? Hamster Hammock. No, Hamster Hammock, absolutely. Just because I said it wrong, that's better. Hamster Hammock. Just like a hammock full of hamsters. Sounds like a great idea. Want credit for the lore as well? Yeah, gotta get all that credit. Alright, see you around, hamster. Okay, I'm getting real close to immortality here. I mean, this stream, how many levels have we gone up? We've gone, what, 15 levels in 1 hour and 43 minutes? So based on that, it should expect it to take about 45, 50 more minutes to get the rest of the way there. So, nearly there. Just a little bit longer to go until we can get complete immortality. I'm at the point where I could just like run through the middle continuously, but then I can't reach all of the orb locations doing that. Whereas with this level of vacuum going through this route, I can reach all of the possible orb spawns. There aren't any orb spawns I can't reach, I don't think, at least. I'm pretty sure. Like, can I reach up to there, I wonder? I mean, I've got 7.25. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So probably I can. If I can count. Well, hang on. Yeah, I do reach that from there, so yeah, I can reach up there. So yeah, that does mean I... Oh wait, that means even if I am running through a straight line, I can. So if I'm running through the middle here, I am now able to reach everything. Although I'm not able to survive that yet. It's looking like my health regen is still not good enough for that. Level 101 though. Since we're getting to the point where only 7 left to go, each love makes a bigger impact than the last. So it's like if you go from, say, 0% to 10% defense in a game or whatever. That's not a massive difference, but going from 80% to 90%, that's massive. That's like halving the damage you take, even though that's still 10%. In the same way with love here, going from 0 to 10 in love is like not all that much. Doesn't mean all that much. But going from 80 to 90, whew, that's big. That's big stuff. I should calculate it, like, I should figure out exactly what level of vacuum you need to get, to be able to reach any orbs from anywhere. I've got to figure that out at some point. It would just be a nice thing to know. Okay, nearly up to the next one, nearly up to the next level. A few more levels, or maybe even just like 2 or 3 more levels in love, and I'm probably good enough at that point to be able to tank straight through the middle. Okay, oh, are you kidding me? Really? You're not giving me love? Okay, I feel like there has to be something up with Hairball. Because I haven't seen it since I got to level 14. This entire stream. Like, I feel like it has to max out at 14. Even though it's not down to 0.1 cooldown. There's gotta be something going on there. There's no way that it's just, like, has happened to not roll a single time. Like, there's no way, right? I don't know. I don't know. 14 is the maximum? It's still at 0.3. It's still at 0.3 though. If you include energy drink, it's at 0.15, but that's obviously not counted towards it. Or maybe in the code, is it like if it brings it to less than or equal to 0.1? Might be a visual bug? I could see it being something where, like, if it would bring it down to exactly 0.1, then that locks it out. Because I think that's pretty much the only upgrade that can get down to a cooldown of 0.1. Unless Thump can. I don't really know anything about Thump. It's definitely 0.1, but the hover display is wrong. Oh, interesting. So it says it's... Interesting. I'm trying to compare it to this timer and see, so... The 0.05 rounds up when displayed on the icon. It rounds up, does it? I see. Interesting. Oh yeah, because if it's at 0.0, then always the next frame it'll trigger. I noticed that with popcorn, so yeah. If it is definitely rounding up. Yeah, so you're right about that. I have noticed that it always rounds up, yeah. Interesting. I wonder why it does that. Is that a patch 49 thing? Has that already been fixed, or? I never know at this point. I never know. I don't think I've seen that in the patch notes. Oh, hello, Monster Slayer. Are we invincible yet? Very close. 101. So once I get to 108, and that's it. The other person who's managed to get insanely high runs. It was really cool to see that you were able to get an insane run without without going heavily into defense or whatever. Or just one run, whatever. You get what I mean. But it was really cool that you're able to do that, like, using almost entirely offensive. Just killing them immediately. Like, you gotta work hard to get a build where you can kill them fast enough for that to be sustainable. What level did you end up getting Prism to again? Wasn't it? It was 100 and something, wasn't it? I feel like I remember it being over 100. You used Thump, Shiny Pebble, and Recycling for the early game, and scaled Prism for late. Thump, Shiny Pebble, and Recycling, that's right. Such an interesting build. So different to what I've been thinking of as the best infinite build, but yeah. 752 Prism? No way, was it really that high? Hang on. Really? Oh wow, so it was. That's crazy. No way. Did you when you left it running overnight, did you have like an auto clicker or something that just like was automatically selecting it every time you got an upgrade or something? Because yeah, that is something I imagine there would be a problem with. They just like leave it overnight and hold down left click. Is you gotta have something to do when you get an upgrade. Held to the left for 20 seconds and then press enter. Okay, so it would always just take the first selection then. Although, oh wait, no, you had all other stuff that could max out apart from Pebble. Oh. Smart, so it was always Shiny Pebble or Prism, yeah. Interesting. And yeah, you had them both up to about 750, which is crazy high. Shiny Pebble 750, like, that goes so hard. You get so much XP from that. It's crazy. But then again, at the same time, you've spent so much XP to get there. Is it worth it, is really the question. Is it ever going to pay off? Nobody knows. Shiny Pebble is still such a, like, I'm still so unsure about whether it's worth it. Because, like, you have to stop taking it for it to ever be worth it. Otherwise, you're just inherently losing out on so much value. Because, like, you're just taking it, and you're just, like, wasting all of your turns on it. So, I don't know. Usually take it before the 5-minute mark? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Also, my thing is, I'm not really sure what I would replace it with in my build. Let's see, what did you have? You had popcorn, recycling, energy drink, shiny pebble. Yeah, so no love. No love. I absolutely can't get rid of love in my build. And, like... So that would basically mean if I was wanting to mimic your build or whatever, I would be replacing vacuum with shiny pebble, but that's just I'm not sure that's worth it. Vacuum feels better to me. Vacuum feels like it has a higher potential than shiny pebble. I mean, ideally you get both, but like vacuum, you get it to like level 50 and you're just getting instantly you're just instantly getting everything. Alright, love, up to level 103. Nearly there. For the hyper offense build, you can really go wherever you want, so vacuum doesn't make much sense. Yeah, true. I mean, vacuum, if you get it to level 50, the whole reason I want vacuum isn't so that, like, oh, I can get stuff from further away. It's so that I can get everything instantly. Once you get it to about level 50, if you're just in the middle of the screen and you just kind of vibrate back and forth, all of the orbs from everywhere will just be constantly coming and being attracted to you. And you're just getting infinite money, just like, oh, sorry, infinite XP, just so fast. Which, like, I guess in combination with shiny pebble would be pretty crazy, but yeah, it's not as, that doesn't really, because with the offensive build, I guess most of your XP is coming from kills, whereas with that's like a very helpful thing from offense for a defense build, because I'm getting no kill points. But basically, I'm getting basically all of my XP from these orbs. And so if I can just get that to insane levels, then that's so powerful. Yeah, I did a little bit ago, like before I did my first proper 1 hour run, I was testing out some stuff, including the potential of vacuum, just using cheats to see what like the maximum potential you could kind of get for them was. And yeah, the vacuum when you get it to that level is just, you're just getting level after level after level. Because the stream of orbs just doesn't stop being attractive. Because as soon as you get one of the big ones, a new one spawns, and then a new one spawns, and then a new one spawns. Okay, I wonder at this point if I have enough that I can just be running through the middle like this. Okay, looks like maybe. Maybe. Not quite. I'm not quite there yet. Yeah, no, I'm not really at the point where I can just run through the middle. Still 5 levels to go until I'm immortal, but you know, I'll probably be fine to run through the middle by like 105 at least. 105, 106 kind of ballpark. I guess when you're running through the middle, you are taking damage most of the time, because you do get like a brief period on the outside where you're not in the hitbox of an enemy, but at that point you are. Yeah, good chance it is most of that time is spent during iframes anyways, so it doesn't really end up making a difference. I'm still a bit unhappy that I have Prism in the build. It just irks me that I've got that instead of Thump, so I'm never going to be able to max that out, clear that out of the potential item pool, potential upgrade pool, I should say. It just kind of irks me, but eh. At this point, it's too late to restart this run. I didn't even when I started this run, I didn't even realize that Thump could be maxed out. I only realized that about like halfway through this run, at like the 5-hour mark or something like that. I think it was when I was chatting to someone in Discord discussing Thump. Okay, getting close to another level. Please actually give me love here. Please. Please, game. Yeah, all the cooldown upgrades can be maxed? Yeah. I know. But, like, I hadn't really thought about it at that point yet. Okay, 105. Surely I can survive going through the middle constantly now. It's looking like it, maybe. Oh yeah, look at that, I can. Yeah, it's looking like I'm consistently getting my health back up to 100. Or at least fairly consistently. Ooh, suddenly the lineup's bad. So it's not perfect yet. It's not completely there yet. But it's getting there. It's getting there. At least I'm at the point where I can spend, like, most of my time just running across the middle. And then just, like, every now and then, if I get a bad lineup or whatever, I can just take a second to just regenerate my health back. This is crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Just insane survivability. Oh, now I've got a bad lineup. Let's run up here for a sec. Okay, that's good enough now. Want to send another screenshot? Yeah. Plug the stream. Let's go. Alright, I'll just pop that in runs. Getting very close to invincibility. Maybe we can get a few extra people in for the final stretch. Thank you for plugging the stream. That's good stuff. Oh, I'm so excited. We're almost there. We're almost there. Just a little bit longer. Oh wait, I just realized I just, like, out of habit, defaulted back to doing my normal route of going around the edge there. Love 106, 2 more levels to go. Woo. Hang on. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Oh my god, it's so crazy that I can just run across the middle now. Yeah, now that I'm at 106, I'm doing this really comfortably. I think even with the bad lineup, I'll realistically be fine now that I've got love up to 106. Yeah, it seems to be staying pretty stable. Yeah, I got back up to 100 for a tick there, even on this bad lineup. In a second, we'll be back to a good lineup, so that'll be good. This is big? Absolutely it is, yeah. I'm at the point where I can just run across here. That makes leveling up even faster. I'm not yet at the point where I can just run up and down there. Although I don't have high enough vacuum for that to be worth doing anyways, so that's not really super important. Hang on, I'm just gonna get a sip of water. Alright, let's get back to it. Oh, this is so exciting. Getting close now. Oh, once again, just like force of habit, just went straight back to my old route. Went straight back to my old route. You gotta just commit to the hold down A. Hold down A. yeah. Ooh. Changed my mind. Sam Kask needs to be stopped. Yeah, it's going well. It's going well. There's no stopping me now at this point. If you want to stop me, you've got one level left to do it. Because in one level, I'm gonna be invincible. In one level, I'll be unkillable, unstoppable. If you want to stop me now is your final chance. Remove Lop from the game. But I have a superpower that you don't understand. Even if he removes it from the game, it doesn't matter. I have something called Patch 49! Nobody can escape Patch 49, you see. It will come for us all in due time. It is inevitable as life and death itself. You see, in Patch 49, I am unkillable, undefeatable. Casual 150,000 HP enemy, yeah. Oh, killing them takes a little while at this point. Unless you've got level 750 Prism. With that, it's probably not too bad to kill them. It's probably not that difficult. Although level 750 Static would probably be better. Well, having said that, they're not really moving anymore. So maybe Static isn't actually... Like, when you get to this point, they're no longer able to really move, so Static is suddenly losing all of its value, I will say. Ooh, also, health beginning to drop there a little bit. That's what happens when I'm not quite immortal yet. Lost hours to lag? Yeah. That sucks. Ladies and gentlemen. Just gonna... Prism looking pretty good, yeah, for sure, for real. Just gonna put a quick screenshot of that in the Discord. It's time for immortality. There we are. This is it. And bam. If the math is correct, I should no longer be able to die. Hang on, let me just regenerate back up to 100. This out here. And now, if I just, like, sit here in the middle of this horde with popcorn, it should be getting me back up to 100. It looks like it's not. Maybe, is popcorn exactly 0.5 seconds? Yeah, of iframes? That's interesting. Because that's definitely not getting me back up to 100. Like, that got me up to 92. That's definitely not immortality. It must be something to do with, like... Oh, I don't know. It must not be exact, frame... It must be not be... The iframes must not be exact to the frame or something like that. Interesting. Alright, well, guess I need a few more levels. Popcorn lasts less time than usual iframes. Usual iframes is 57? No! I've been assuming it's exactly 1 second. It's 57, are you kidding me? No way. Popcorn, I know, is about half a second, but 57? No way. Okay, well that's why the math's off then. Okay, never mind, we have not achieved immortality. Time to do some new math. Calculator. Okay, so iframes is 0.95 seconds. Is popcorn exactly 0.5 seconds? How many frames is it? And check for me? Yeah, thanks. I'm just doing a bit of math on the side here. That's times that. So if we assume that if popcorn is 30 frames, okay, half a second. So in that case, then I need level 112 love, actually, that means. Alright, so not quite there yet then. Still a few levels yet to go. Although I am practically immortal at this point. Like, I ain't dying. That does not seem to be happening anytime soon. Not quite up to immortality yet. That was anticlimactic though. Out of curiosity, why is it 57 instead of 60? Felt right? Fair enough. Alright, well, I guess we've got a little bit more time to wait for that. Although it doesn't take very long at all to be leveling up. At this point, now that I can just be running through the middle. Although I do need to regenerate a little bit there. Yeah, I still need to regenerate a little more. Dang. Feels bad to have 108 and still not be immortal. Tragic. Those cats sure are alerted. Yeah, they're moving real fast. Yeah, they're going at like top speed. You see, this is the situation where static electricity really comes in clutch. Yeah, like look at the amount of damage I'm getting from static. Like, look, we just got 7 static charges on a cat. That's so amazing, isn't it? Getting so much use out of static here. I'm just gonna take a little bit of a regeneration break. I wonder at what point I can just sustainably run through the middle here. Because with 112, obviously that means I can run through the middle here completely safe, but presumably presumably if I get to like 110 or 111, I'll be able to go through here without having to worry about taking the occasional regeneration break. Although I guess I am kind of constantly in hitboxes, so maybe not. Hard to say. Yeah, since the ghosts are spreading out a lot, it's a lot more constant hitboxes. It's entirely possible that I mean, I get it's with like this tiny break here. I guess like with level 111 or whatever, you probably can, just from the tiny little breaks you get occasionally, you probably can live just off of 111. Constantly doing this. Okay. 2 levels to go, for real this time. With the stats actually being checked by the dev of the game. Two levels to go. Yeah, it does make me wonder whether popcorn and energy drink really are necessary parts of this build. Because you absolutely without them you can get immortality, but it's just like that's 16 levels worth of stuff right there. But it's saving you quite a bit more than 16 levels of love. So it's, I don't know. You could get 2 other things there, I guess, like shiny pearl and something else. Been getting really lucky with the level ups. You say that, but like, there's only what, 4 things that I can get there. And with some of the luck if you take all of the luck I've had this stream, I'd say it averages out to be below average still. Like the start of the stream, I got like 10 in a row with, not 10 in a row, but like 6 in a row or something like that with no love. And it's possible it's plus or minus 1 frame depending on when I process the hit. True, I guess. Quite a few runs without popcorn and you don't realize how many mistakes you make without it. Yes, that's the thing. It's the same thing as sweater. You can get one of these super runs without it, but getting started will be so much harder. Like getting this run started without sweater was so tough. Like when you're going for a defensive build, like on my last stream, I just went for this build but with sweater instead of vacuum, and on my second try I got a 70-minute run. I got it just so fast. But when I tried doing it without sweater, I was just struggling so much to get past the like 15-minute point. Once you're past like the 15-minute point kind of thing, that means you've probably made it. You're probably in a run that's realistically gonna go infinite, I think. I do kind of want to try and see how the math changes if it's if we assume that it's 1 frame less, 1 iframe less. So if we do that, and then okay, assuming it's, if it is 1 iframe less, then you need 115. You need level 115. That's assuming it's 1 iframe less for normal and for popcorn. So either way, not a massive difference, but a little bit more. I feel like it probably is 15, because it feels like I'm, like considering I'm 2 levels away, I feel like I'm taking quite a bit of damage. I feel like I'm taking more damage than I would expect to be. Alright. 111. I'm either 1 level off or 4 levels off Time will tell. Let's do a regen break and see how well I'm surviving. It's not surviving that well. I feel like it's gotta be 115. So that's a lot of damage I'm taking and not all that much regen. Although I'm consistently getting back up to 100, but that is with a good lineup. We're beginning to get a bad lineup here. Let's see if that changes anything. I think I got to 100 for like 1 frame there. Okay, not getting to 100 here. Let's see, what am I getting to? Getting up to like 97, so maybe. We'll see. I mean, what if I just kind of like sit in the middle here? Let's see, brings me up to 98. Okay, so maybe it is 112 that I need. Maybe it is 112. We're about to find out, I guess. We're about to find out if 112 is enough for complete immortality. So close. Hang on. Ooh. Nearly there. Nearly there. So close, so close. And time to test it. Let's get back up to 100 and just sit here. See what happens. Ooh, it looks like we're not getting back up to 100. Oh, let's see though with the popcorn. That's immortality. That is immortality. We've done it. We have done it. Being in the hitbox for that full time, managed to get back up to 100 there. That is absolutely full immortality. Yep, that's immortality. It is now impossible for me to lose this run. Ooh, baby. Alright. Let's go. Can't believe it actually happened. Actually made it. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Full immortality. And also just the ghosts are coming in from the side so fast. Oh, so slow, sorry, I meant. I'm actually... I'm kind of like killing them faster than they can get into the screen here. That's actually hilarious. With how terrible my offense is, the fact that I'm able to kill them before they can get into the screen is crazy. Oh, that's kind of hilarious. Okay, well at this point, all that's left to do really is begin maxing out Vacuum. Once I get Vacuum up to the point where I can begin getting orbs from all over the screen, then I can begin going on the offensive. Then I can begin Really bringing the war to these guys. Love, I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. You're not useful to me anymore. 22.4 is enough. That's all I need. Static electricity it is then. Well, I wonder if even I should be going first prism now instead of static electricity, since, like, I mean, look at how much these guys are moving. Relationship with love ended after 112 levels. Exactly. Exactly. Relationship with love. Yeah, guys, I'm in a relationship with love. I still can't believe that we got immortality now. It's crazy. It's crazy. Just can't die. The true infinite run. You know, I've been doing all this talking about infinite runs and all that, but it isn't infinite till you get to this. It isn't infinite till you get to this. And to think that, like, I was grinding out trying to get good runs using cheese and sweater instead of love and vacuum. Like, cheese and sweater, yes, just you can get yourself to have a big bank of health there, but it's just not. It's not gonna help you. In the long run, you're gonna take damage, and you're gonna keep taking damage, and then you're gonna run out of health. But you get yourself love, and you get yourself more love, and a bit more of it, and bam. Just can't die. You just can't die. Whew. Vacuum? Yes, please. Yes, please. Honestly, this makes me wonder if maybe, like, I've been talking about how, like, oh, I wish instead of prism I'd taken thump, but, like, maybe instead of static I should have taken thump, since, like, they're not taking static damage really anymore. Also, since I'm constantly freezing these guys, there's a lot less of the flashing now, which is nice. Since I'm constantly just in iframes and they're just frozen in time, they don't have to be flashing, they're just constant red. This is crazy. This is crazy, just running through the middle, just running through the crowd. And I keep just, like, looking up at my health, expecting it to be like, oh no, I'm about to die. I've miscalculated. I'm actually at, like, 20 health. But nope. Nope, it's always consistently getting back up to 100. It's true immortality. Ah, that is crazy. I think I'm going to be ending the stream there. That was fun. That was a good bit of fun. Whew. Managed to get up to level 192, nearly at level 200. And I'm also getting close to 11 hours now. And achieved immortality. That's what it's all about. Great job, thank you. Great job for making the game, I should say. It's a fucking amazing game. It's so fun. Hooray for immortality, it only takes 11 hours? I'm sure you could do it faster. I'm sure there's loadouts that are better than this to get it faster, but I don't know. This is the first one. This is the first loadout that's been able to do it at the very least, so gotta count for something at least. Alright, well, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. This Saturday got the next Blood on the Clock Tower stream. That's going to be a good bit of fun, assuming the server doesn't crash again, which would be Really unfortunate, 2 weeks in a row. But I don't think anything's going to get in our way again this time. So, no, Blood on the Clock Tower this Saturday. Then maybe next week we get back to some more Maze Mice. Maybe still this run, maybe something else. We'll see what happens. Anyways, I'll see you all later. Goodbye.